Hello? Is anybody there? Hello and welcome to today's live show. The date is the 27th of January and this is the 27th of January. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. Can somebody talk to me? Oh, okay. So how have you been? How are you? Shaheen Lovely has already asked me how I am today, but I don't care about me. I care about you. That's why I'm here. I love you. I really love you. I think you look really beautiful tonight. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for 50 likes. Thank you for 50 likes. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for 50 likes. And I think you're beautiful. I think you are the star to my moon. Thank you for the applause. Thank you for 400 likes. I think you are the shepherd to my pie. Thank you for 50 likes. Thank you. I think when you're not around, all I can do is think about you. Thank you, Lester, for 50 likes. Thank you. Fucking easy, this. Like, put it in my hands. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't edit like a YouTube video. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. Keep saying it. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. You can't call them plebs. You can't edit it out. Thanks, Dana, for 1,000 bars. If you are new to YouNow and you don't know what bars is when people really love me and they want to show their appreciation of me, so they give me gold bars, which I can then spend on hookers. So how are you? How is everyone? You know, it's is it Friday? I don't know what day it is. I've lost my mind, haven't I? Is it Friday? Have you got that Friday feeling? Have you? Let me just check what Wi-Fi network I'm on. Friday. It's Friday, and I've forgotten to plug in my Mac, so I'm just going to do that now while we get started. It's kind of like a pre-show, this, isn't it? Where, like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I've not even plugged myself in. Thanks for 50 likes, Dean. So what have I been up to today? I went for a walk. Yeah, I had a long walk. You know, one of them walks where you think about your life and the direction it's taking, and maybe that you're not doing what you really wanted to be doing with your life, and instead you're whoring yourself out on the internet. But by the end of the walk, I was completely over it, and I thought, nah, might as well. I'm not doing out else. Maymoo66 is my #1 fan. Thank you, Maymoo. What country are you from, Maymoo? Murmur. Cheyenne Lovely's here, or Cheyenne. She's always here. She's one of my big fans. I appreciate her a lot. I'm going to blow you a kiss now, Cheyenne. For everybody else, please close your eyes during this, because this isn't for you. This is for Cheyenne Lovely only, because she's one of my big fans. That's just for you. Anybody else who accepted that, please return it, because it was not yours. That's fraud. I don't know why I'm leaning so much today. I feel like a big parrot. Welcome to the broadcast. Why on Twitter today? What changed? Says Not Julia. Do you know what? I did some YouNow shows, and I was warming up to today. Thanks, Hayley Fleming. I was warming up to this day. You know, I didn't want to go live and tell everyone on Twitter, on YouTube, that I'm doing these live shows. I wanted to do some practices first, to make sure I've still got it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all right looking like Cameron Dallas, but I needed that skill. Because I'm a broadcaster. You know, this is like live radio. I've got to be on point. I've got to know how to engage with my fans, and I've got to know how to keep your attention. Yeah? Because that's how YouNow works. The more attention I keep, the more money I get. Well, I mean, the more fans I get, and the more, you know, the more we get to know each other. It's not about money. It never has been with me. Never has been. That's why I went out and I bought a special shirt. Thanks, Dana, for 1,000 bars. And thanks, Abby, for 500 bars. It's not 1,000 bars, but it still counts. I love you. I really do. I really love you all. If that helps with your anxiety. I'm drinking a coffee. I'm having a great... Thanks, Bertie B. There's a lot of bars coming in. I really appreciate this. You know I sound sarcastic, and I know I call you all plebs, alright? But just know that I do mean it. Going to be answering some of your messages now. Also, I should let you know there's a difference between the messages you send me. There's premium messages, which costs you money, and then there's regular chat. And regular chat is that comment box in the side, and I rarely look at it because it disgusts me. I will always read your premium paid-for messages. But when it comes to the premium chat, I can't stand some of the things that the plebs are saying. For example, if I just read randomly from the dross that is public, you know, chat, regular chat I call it. It's just regular chat. It's just patter. I'm going to read from it now. Give me your hair. Daddy. Wow. Hey, stop acting like I'm a peasant. How was your day today? Hi, Chris, how are you? Hello, Chrissy Poo. I don't have much. What's up with you and PJ? Hi from Chile. Daddy? Gay? It's absolute nonsense. And if I were to read that every day, constantly looking at that regular chat, hi from Ireland, I would become fragmented. I'd become insane. How's the dog? What do you mean, how's the dog? We don't have a dog. You daft bastards. So what I do like to read is the premium messages that come in with a nice envelope emoji, and I can read those, and I know that because somebody spent money on it, that it's probably a higher class person. Do you know what I mean? Somebody... So I'm just going to read some premium messages now. One of these comes from Nora. Hello, Nora. I like to say hello to the premium message people. Hello, Angel. You deserve the world. Thank you, Nora. Thank you. Do you see what I mean? The people in premium messages are a little bit more... They're special people. And if I was to read regular chat all of a sudden... OML, I was noticed. I'm too broke to pay, wow. But I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm sorry, if you're all broke and you can't pay for my attention, then it's your fault. You need to work harder at manifesting your desires. You need to have a goal and you need to stick to it. You can't go through life drifting around, tossing it off, playing The Sims. I feel like I'm talking to myself now. I'm just saying. Sorry, it just gets me mad when I talk to poor people in regular chat. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking to anyone. But thank you, Nora. I think you deserve the world. I think we all deserve the world because... Oh, thanks, Brie. Because I think the world is all inherently ours. We were born into it. It belongs to us and we to it. And it's finding that relationship and it's finding that connection with the world that I believe will open up your connection to the infinite library of knowledge. Or you can sit around drinking Diet Coke and playing Sims. or Nintendogs, or Minecraft, which is a great game. Can you predict my future, please, says Not Julia. I can predict the future, but I warn you, it's usually quite accurate. And that can terrify some people. It can upset a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to know their future. Spoiler alert! And I feel as if, Not Julia, I can see that your avatar is some kind of llama or hamster. And I feel like you might not be ready for the future. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't even tell what your avatar is. It's some kind of hamster, I think. I just feel like you might not be ready for what I'm going to tell you. But as you know, I have to take a nice big sup of coffee before I tell anyone's future. It's the way it's done. Oh. Julia, your future is full of struggle. There are 5 different men that you are romantically entangled with. 5. And you love each one of them equally, but you don't know who to go with. And one of them is a murderer. And he might kill you. I'm not saying he's going to kill you, but he might do. I suggest buying some pepper spray and maybe not dating 5 guys at the same time. Do you see what I mean? The future's very powerful. I need to come out of it. The future's very powerful. But if you want to know anything else, if any of you want to know about your futures, please do ask. Do you like mangoes? That comes from Bertie B. Do I like mango? More deep questions, but never mind. Do I like mangoes? I do. I mean, mangoes are mangoes, aren't they? I mean, I don't know if I specifically like mangoes. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy. Sorry, I nearly threw up there. I think it's the coffee. I've had a lot of coffee. But yeah, I love mangoes. I mean, I like to put mangoes in a NutriBullet. You know those. You know, make a smoothie for myself. I used to do that a lot, but then I ran out of money and I had to sell it. So moving on. Arandius Life. I don't know how to say your username. You should come up with better usernames, people. A lot of you have really stupid usernames. Hi, do you prefer cats or dogs? Silly question. Expect a silly answer. Dogs. I was thinking deeply the other day on how cats and dogs, they symbolise the perfect metaphor of polarisation in the world. You know, you've got your cats, they're introverted. They like to look out of windows and longingly imagine, you know, who they are and what this world's about. And a dog is like an extrovert. It runs around, it licks its own arse. I mean, they both do, but it licks its arse, it eats shit off the floor, it vomits, and it jumps up on people. And then when you put a dog and a cat in one room, it's like they are magnetically charged to attack each other. And it made me think that what's needed in life is a balance. A balance of the dog and a balance of the cat. It's not always black and white. You can't be the extremes, you must be a bit of both. If you're an introvert, try being an extrovert for an hour. If you're an extrovert, sit and read a book. Think on this deeply and I think you'll find peace. Also, my mum's got a cat and it's giving me fleas. So we're having to use flea drops on me. I had a big audition coming up in London for Star Wars Jedi, Last Jedi or something like that, and I couldn't go because I was head to toe with fleas. Isabel G, can you say hi to my GC Turbo Typo team? Thanks, Delaney was here. Let me just read this one again just in case some of you were confused, because God knows I am. Isabel G, she asks, can you say hi to my GC Turbo Typo team? I have a funny feeling GC means group chat. I like how you shortened it, as if I'm cool enough to know what that means. And I guess I was. Turbo Typo team. Who's the Turbo Typo team? I can't even say it. And anyway, you people keep talking about these secret group chats everywhere. How can there be a group chat? Where are these group chats? I want access to these. I'm like Donald Trump or Theresa May. You don't have a right to talk quietly amongst yourselves. I want to see all of this activity. You might be a terrorist. And I must see what everyone's doing. I mean, it's just to save you in the end. All right? I must have access to all the group chats. And it's for your make sure no one's going to touch you. Oh, getting a bit, turning into a bit of a tyrant today. Didn't have a lot of sleep. Yeah, there's another request here. Can you say hi to the ISG group chat? Who's the ISG? That doesn't sound good. ISG. That sounds like a terrorist cell. I need some spies. I need some kind of insiders in YouNow insiders. I know people who work at YouNow. You can't have private chats. I will find you and I will destroy you. Or we'll take years destroying all kinds of random shit trying to get to you, and we won't find you in the end, and you probably didn't exist. Let's not get political. I've still got coffee in my hand. They're asking if they want to add me to the group chat. I don't want to be a part of your group chat, pervert. If you've got something to say it publicly. If you've not got anything to hide, then, you know, that's what George Orwell said. Hi, do you remember me? Says Lester's girl. No. No, I do remember you, all of you. I mean, there's 387 people here, right, watching this, and I promise you, I will remember every single one of you. Thank you. I just got applause from Jared Way, 666. Thank you for being here, Jared Way. I don't listen to your music, but I know a lot of people here do. Crabstickz is now number 79 on top broadcasters. Well, this is something worth celebrating, isn't it? Because the last time I got a message like that, it said I was 99 because we broke the top 100. Well, it looks like I've just moved up a bit. 79. And again, the issue comes with the fact that I know that that's supposed to be a good thing, but now I am massively aware there are 78 people on YouNow that are better than me, and therefore must be destroyed. Thanks, Dana. She's just tipped me 100 bars, which I see as a kind of, she's telling me we should now go on a massive hunt for these people who are better than me on YouNow, and rather than being a better broadcaster myself, we should gossip about them and tear them down. Fake broadcast! Fake broadcast! I'm going to use all of my power as a tyrannical, evil broadcaster to destroy whoever these fuckboys are above me. I will be number 1 top broadcaster on the website YouNow between the years 2017 and 2019. This is all that I want. I sink all of my effort and all of my power on achieving this. It may be pointless, but I want it. I want to be number one. It's too late now with YouTube. It's too late for me. I'm too old for it. I've been on it too long. PewDiePie's got top spot. He's got 55 billion bastards following him. I've got to start on YouNow. Do you know what I mean? Thanks, Hayley Fleming. Thanks for your support. I know some of you are supporting me. And again, I'm just saying it's too late for me on YouTube. I'm never going to be on YouNow. I might be able to do it. Thanks, Kareem. Thanks, Bertie B. Let's have a look. Let's see who my top fans are, because I feel like I need to pay you a bit of attention because you pay me attention, and it's a fair trade, isn't it? This is a fair trade. You get my face, and I get your emojis. Oh shit. Hey, it's Dana. Bertie B's my number one fan. Number two, it's Hey, it's Dana. At number 3, it's Mamo666, or maybe 66. At number 4 is Karina Sandberg. My number 5 fan is Bree Sugarho. My number 6 fan is Abby68. At number 7 comes Hayley Fleming. Number 8, it's Delaney Was Here. Number 9 is Hi Peoples. And my number 10 fan is Isa Sincerely. The rest of you can get lost. I'm joking. I'm only joking with you all. It's what I do. You know what I mean? Hashtag lol or something. I don't know, whatever you kids are saying these days. B-movie. What do you even... B-movie? Is that what you do? I don't even know what you do. Let's have a look at some premium messages right now. And then I suppose I can look in the group, the big regular chat. Can you and Dan stop calling me Karina, says Karina. What would you like to be called? I can see that obviously I do read a lot of names quite quickly on this, so I might not be reading people's names properly. I can read it now that I'm taking my time, that it says Carrie Ann. But do you know what? I've kind of got used to calling you Karina, so I'm going to call you... I've just got used to it, do you know what I mean? How are you, says Sarah G206025. Well, I'm obviously not going to tell you because I know for a fact you're a robot, and you're just asking me so that you can take all the information about me from all my social networks, make a complete replica of me as a robot, kill the original me, and then live out your life, and I'll be on adverts, and I'll be in brand deals, and I'll be doing sporting events and singing at, at the Olympics. Because it won't be me, it'll be a robot, I promise you. If you see me at the opening ceremony of an Olympic, NFL thing or something, it's not me singing my pop songs, it's a robot. It's Sarah G20605, and she will kill you. Lily Saiku. Crabstickz is now number 68 on top broadcasters. My plan is working. I have sent out numerous spies to find out who the top broadcasters were. It turned out it was some beauty gurus and some fuckboys. And I had them killed. I had them destroyed. I hacked into their Twitters and said the N-word. Their careers are over now. Over. And now I am 68, number top broadcaster ever. And no one can stop me in my endless pursuit of being hashtag number 1. And then when I get that, I will probably realize that there was no point in chasing it in the end, and I'll jump off a bridge. But until then, I will get what I want. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. I don't know why I'm talking and I have to speak like a Nazi. As if you've got any kind of direction in your life, you're some kind of Nazi. Lily Seiku says, name my dog. I always like it when new people say, will you name my dog or my plant or my cat or something, because I feel like that really helps my ego, because I feel like I'm making change in the world. But call it fact. It's just the first thing that came to my head, and I don't really have my own thoughts. It comes from the universe. It comes from a higher power. So even though fat tits may sound bad, I do think you should call your dog fat tits. Fat tits! Fat tits! You asked. And I'd also, Lily, appreciate if you could send me a picture of fat... not your fat tits, your dog. Send a picture of your dog. I just like looking at puppers. Not your puppers. Do you know what I mean? I'm a vegetarian. Thoughts? Says Janelle. Janelle would like my opinion on vegetarianism. Well, I've just had a load of burritos, minced burritos, so I can't say I support you, but I do believe that there has come a time when eating meat is like, it helped our brains expand, it helped us, evolve, because we needed that energy. But we're at a point now where it's not really doing much of anything, and it's killing a lot of animals, and it's also really bad. Do you know what I mean? It's really bad. So I do believe it's time that we came up with that invention, that they made a burger. They've already made a burger, and it cost like £100,000 to make, because it was like made out of special genetic shit. But it was still a burger made out of thin air. It just, I think as soon as they make that cheap, it should be immediately, brought in. Because I'm fed up of having to slice open a pig just for a quick bacon sandwich. Like this morning, all I wanted is a bacon sandwich. I didn't want to be chasing a pig round the bathroom. You know what I mean? They're slippery. And even though I find it quite satisfying snapping a chicken's neck just for a bit of a turkey gut, it's still quite distressing. But then I do live on a farm. Sarah20 has admitted that she's a robot. How to Fly Cheese has asked me a question. She's asked me, do you like High School Musical? Now that's an interesting question. And I think it's hard to answer a question like that with a simple yes or no. Do I like High School Musical? Now, let's break it down. Let's break it down into smaller chunks, into smaller parts. High School Musical is a musical. It's a Disney musical. It's old. It's quite old. It's got Zac Efron in, and it's got songs. Zac Efron is beautiful. He's a beautiful man. And the songs are... Crabstickz is now number 58 on top broadcasters. It's probably because of discussions like this, do you know what I mean? Because everybody else is just fuckboys, yeah? Oh, can I have some more go bath, please? I want to buy another snapback. Not me. We're having deep discussions about robots, about chasing pigs, and now we're discussing High School Musical. That's why I'm number 58 top broadcaster of all time. Now, if we get back to the topic we were talking about, which was High School Musical, I would have to say that I do find it irritating. I find it far too overwhelming. And I also have this feeling that anybody who does like it may be a simpleton. And by that, because I know a lot of you may like High School Musical, but what I'm about to tell you may shock you. You may be a simpleton. And I mean this in the best possible way. What's going to happen is this. You're going to get older. You're going to your 20s. And one minute you're going to think to yourself, I might watch High School Musical because I remember that being really good. You're going to get your DVD. You're going to slide it into your, I don't know what you're playing, your pink Game Boy, whatever you play DVDs on. And you're going to watch it and you're going to go, this is shit. This is really shit. And I feel embarrassed that I ever liked something that was this obviously shit. And somebody's just said they're in the 20s and like it. Well, you're a lost case, babe. You're done. You're a lost cause. Should I get back into making YouTube videos? Says Delaney was here. I mean, you're asking the wrong guy. I need to get back into making it, but it's a difficult world now. Because what you've got to do nowadays, if you've got to have an idea. And when I say an idea, I don't mean an individual video idea. I mean a full-on idea of who you are and what you're on the way, what you want to achieve. And then you've got to block everything else out. And that's difficult. You've got to block out the views because they'll go down. You've got to block out subscribers because they won't subscribe to you because if you're doing what you want to do rather than clickbait your subscribers. Yeah? You want to make videos that you want to make, which means other people won't go onto them because the only videos people are drawn to is when you're saying shit like, "Oh, I've lost my dog in an airport." You know what I mean? And the thumbnail is that. Because they've already worked it out. The scientists on YouTube have already worked it out. Everyone's attracted to emotion. That's why everybody's videos is like, "Oh, I'm so sad because of a thing." "Oh no, a thing." It's emotion. You're clicking on emotion because we're like primates. We just click on things. And we want to know beforehand what we're going to watch. And if I'm doing an emotion, we feel like we already understand what we're going to get from it. You see, if you have a video and it's like an arty picture of a tree and it's called Winter Man, no one's going to click on it because they don't know what they're going to get. And I'm going to say it, but a lot of people on YouTube are simpletons. So basically, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you've got to understand that the videos you make are going to be what you want to make. But the system will kick your ass for it, which means you have to push past any doubt you have. You're going to fail, you're going to fail, you're going to fail. Over and over again. If you're not playing Resident Evil and screaming at it, then you're not going to get subscribers and views. However, over time, you get enough views and enough subscribers to live happily on what you're making. But then you've got to take that risk. I've always said there's two types of YouTuber. Two types. You're either a creator or a commentator, right? Now, both of them are fine. Absolutely fine. You can be one, you can be the other. A creator is somebody who creates original content off the top of their head, and a commentator is somebody who takes other things and makes, commentary or remixes or talks about things, topics and all that kind of shit. And vlogs. Because that's what, I don't know why I'm holding, I don't need to, you know what I mean. I'm number 57 on Top Broadcasters. You're either a creator or a commentator. And what I'm saying is, if you pick creator, then you've got to leave behind all the commentator shit. Do you know what I mean? You can't make a 10-minute video every day. You don't need to make clickbait. You don't need to share it on Twitter. You don't have to have a song in the background because you're creating something original. If you're a commentator, then you don't have to worry about being unoriginal because you're commentating on stuff and you do a video every day. You've just got to decide which one you're on. If you're not, you're going to be pulled between one or the other, which takes away your energy, and then you won't be able to do shit. And you'll think you're having a creative breakdown, but you're not looking accurately. That's all. You just got to make the decision. Have the baby. What were we talking about? Should I get back into YouTube? Yes, of course you should. It's expression. The opposite of expression is depression. You must express yourself. You've got to understand the game, and then you've got to understand whether you want to play it. Do you know what I mean? Why do you have two chairs if no one's second chair? Of course someone's sitting on the chair. It's my best friend, Dan and Phil. Hello, Dan and Phil. My best friends. These are my best friends, my best boyfriends. As in friends that are boys. I love these two. I mean, I don't see them in real life because they're too busy with the live shows and the dancing. So I just have to imagine that they're here. Are you Chris Simpson's artist? Says Lester Girl. Chris the Simpsons artist is a very funny man on Twitter that does really funny drawings, and I did some voiceover work for him for some videos he did for BBC Three. Of course, the problem was it said my name at the end, so everybody thinks he's me. But I wouldn't worry about it because I met him in real life. I shook his hand, and I can hardly shake my own hand, can I? I can hardly touch myself. But to anybody else, if you put Chris Simpson's artist into Twitter and follow that guy, it's funny stuff. He does some right funny drawings of just weird shit. Let's have a look at the regular chat for a bit. And I know you're all poor and you're all plebs, and it's just regular banter, you know, simpleton stuff. But let's have a look at what you put in. A lot of you like to use emojis because you can't use words. Any news about Whipped? Whipped was the web series that I helped create and put onto my YouTube channel. There's no news yet. Believe me, it's going to be a long time. It's not easy making a web series if you don't have, you know, Hugh Laurie or something in it. Top YouNow supporter Risa Miller with 1 red crown is here. It's like reading tarot cards or something. That doesn't make sense to me. What does that mean? Somebody's here with a red crown. Oh, Risa Miller's here with a red crown. We must all pause and bow down to her. I hope she shows us the red crown. What does it mean? Krusty McSponge says, destroy Pewds and steal his channel and subs. No one can destroy him. He's unstoppable now. Do you remember when you named my eye? Says Janelle. I don't remember that because I have this thing where if something really bad and weird happens, I tend to push it out. Do you know what I mean? So I don't get trauma memories. So no, I don't remember naming your eye. Can you tell me what I named your eye, by the way? It was probably something, you know, silly, wasn't it? Oh, I said I was going to read regular chat. That was a premium message. Sorry. I just see the regular chat and I want to throw up. Can you name my plant? No. Have you heard much from the beautiful Olin Rogers? No one's heard anything from him. He's busy as hell. He's got about 5 different projects in the works. He's just moved to Los Angeles and he's going nuts. There's going to be a lot of stuff from Olin in the future. How's Kitty? Kitty died. Were you not in the last YouNow show? Kitty's dead. And thanks for reminding everyone. This is why I don't go in the regular chat, because you guys come and go as you please. I stopped doing my homework for this, says Kaylee T. Don't do your homework. Homework is actually, I'm number 55 top broadcaster. Let me tell you what homework is. Homework is a test to see if you can be controlled. What you've got to do is you've got to keep not doing your homework. And when they give you detention, you go through it. When they bring your parents in, you go through it. And when they threaten to kick you out of the school, you go through it, because they won't kick you out of school because they lose money if they kick you out of school. Don't do your homework, don't do your homework, and then all of a sudden you get invited into a secret room in the back of the headmaster's office, and it's all these men in cloaks, and they say, Jessica, if that's, I don't know who it was that asked, but whatever. Jessica, we see that you cannot be controlled by what's controlling all the other plebs in the world. You are not so easily manipulated. Please join our secret society of cloaked perverts. And you get whatever you want after that. You can be a celebrity, you can have a fast car, or like a top-end computer. You've got to pick from those 3 prizes. Don't do your homework. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of their time. Teachers don't like doing it. You don't like doing it. It teaches you nothing. It takes away from your personal time. You're not in school now. Do you know what I mean? School ends at 3 o'clock or wherever it ends for you now. It's ended. Sorry, I've got a lot of bad shit I've got to deal with when it comes to school. Thoughts on season 4 of Sherlock, says Abby. To be honest, I'm not a big television watcher anymore. I know I really love series 1 and 2, but that was years ago, wasn't it? I can say that I started watching one episode, the first one, on iPlayer, and then I didn't finish it, and I haven't gone back to it, and I've missed the rest of them. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I mean, I'll get round to watching it eventually, you know, it's a good laugh, but you got to be careful with how much online content you're consuming, do you know what I mean? It's like when people say, oh, I've got to watch Stranger Things, but oh God, I can't believe I've got Stranger Things, and I've got The Wire, I've got House of Cards and new Sherlock to watch, oh bloody hell. You don't have to watch any of it, you know that, right? Does anybody else find it weird that entertainment is now infinite? Like it's a never-ending stream of Marvel movies? I found it's very strange if you just stop watching content, it doesn't matter. You don't actually miss out on anything. Like, I didn't watch the new Sherlock, and instead I went outside and I held my hand out, and a bluebird landed on my finger, and I nuzzled it. And we built up a kind of relationship. Not sexual. We built up a kind of relationship. And I feel like if I was too busy inside watching Drew Paul's Drag Race, season 20, I might not have met that bluebird. And he's helped me out a lot. He helped me move into my new place. He's got a van. But just watch how much you're watching, alright? I mean, I'm subscribed to Now TV, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Full Screen, Go90. I've got the BBC iPlayer. I've got Channel 4 player. How much do you want? How much do you need? Oh no, Aurora Grace H has sent me a message saying she's broken up with my fiance. Thanks for the lols. So she's basically saying, you know, I'm cheering because she's broken up with her fiance. I don't know what to say to that. That's sad, isn't it? Maybe you should have tried harder? I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm just trying to make you laugh, that's all. But you should have tried harder. He sounds like an idiot. I know I don't know anything about him and you haven't told me anything about him, but he sounds like an absolute idiot. Let's do some regular chat comments because I feel like I'm ignoring you just because you all stink. I'm ugly and gay. Help, says Spoopy. Ugly and gay. That's a double whammy. Being ugly. I mean, I don't understand it myself. I'm number 53. Being ugly is a gift because if you don't fit in, it means you're an outsider. And if you're an outsider looking in, you can see clearly what society actually is. And you can build a life for yourself that's not based on cosmetic things like the symmetry of the features on your face. Have sympathy for the beautiful people like me who get wrapped up in celebrity and making lots of money and that, and be who you are. I don't know what to do about your gayness. You're just gonna have to suck a dick. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said make love to a man. I mean, you might be a lady. You might be a lady gay. I don't know what did you call them? What do you call lady gays? Oh, what? Can someone in the group chat tell me what do you call a lady gay? What do you call a lady gay? Lesbian. Yes, I hope that answers your question. I was going to answer some more questions for the group chat. Am I back? I really hope I've helped some of you today. and I feel like I should go because I've said a lot of questionable things. And I sometimes I feel like if I go quickly, then the YouNow people won't tell me off. But I'll do a couple last messages before I go, just to wrap it up, just to try and I really want to, guys, because I can see a lot of you are, you know. Say hi to Cam, please. Cameron Dallas is here. Hi, Cameron Dallas. Well, where were you yesterday, you rat? Says Krusty McSponge. I can't remember where I was. It was probably something like an orgy. Grace, paint your idea of paradise, and then go. You made my day. I love your shirt, by the way. Thank you. Finally noticed. It's kind of like a holiday shirt, isn't it? Basically, tonight was the first YouNow I wanted to do in front of. I put it onto YouTube and Twitter, so there's a lot more people here than usual. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to wear something nice. I mean, I've not got any pants on, but I mean, you can clearly see I've got pants on. Come on. I mean, they're not clean, but you know, how much do you want? Where's the new mug, Crab Boy? Says Felicia. Yes, as soon as I went live, I knew that I said I was going to have a new mug, but I've gone with this one again. I'm sorry. I'll have to open a PO box and you can send me mugs. We can have a different. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Pretty sure that's been done before, though. Could you say hi to me and Angie? No. I'm 20 soon, and I want to be grown up. I mean, you're going to have to eventually understand how time works, don't you, babe? And growing up doesn't mean being one of those adults, okay? Growing up just means taking responsibility for who you are and, you know, wearing clothes when you're walking around. You know, that's what I had to learn. Put clothes on if you're going to go to the supermarket. If you're going to go to a job interview, or you're not going to get. That's all being an adult is. You understand that? All these adults, they walk around, they swan around as if they've got some kind of higher knowledge. When really, you know, to be an adult is just keep remembering to put your clothes on. There, sorted. I feel like I've shared quite a lot. And we've had a really interesting time tonight. I feel as if we've connected. And that's not easy. That's not easy in this world of social media, but I feel like me and you have connected. Crabstickz is now number 48 on top broadcasters. It's probably because I'm saying bullshit like this. I should continue. I really think we've connected. I like to share with the audience. I like to engage the audience. I like to have regular uploads. And I think that really helps drive engagement, drive viewer interaction. Remember to like and favourite and comment. Remember to do these things, for I am now a brand. I am now a walking brand. Hello, I am a walking brand. I hope you are enjoying the show. Please make sure you leave a like. Or if you would like to subscribe, click here or click here for the bell so you will be notified. Click here to like the video. Click here to buy my shit hats. Click here. Click here to validate my existence. I'm going to leave there before I say something I regret. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I'll see you when I see you. It might be tomorrow. It might be 3 years from now, but I'll always be with you, and you'll always be in my heart, whatever your name is. It's probably Jessica or something.